Welcome to Zenless Zone Zero, where we play more Zenless Zone Zero, with a new main story chapter available to us. Main story, Season 1 Epilogue, Bury Your Tears with the Past. A is now available. In the Forgotten Ruins, a curse of fate flows through the blood. Artwork looks amazing as always. Demons, vampires. What is this gonna be about? Wise, tell me all about it. Well, the video store just received a reservation. Seems to be a big client. They even paid a large deposit up front. We take reservations now? We signed in with a new software for promotion under Nicole's recommendation, remember? It added channels for reservations and deposits. I didn't expect such a big order to come in so quickly. Very suspicious. Wait, our big client's reservation is in just 5 minutes. What's the point of the reservation then? Maybe it's for making a payment in advance? Anyway, let's welcome the customer first. We're counting on them for this month's electricity bill. Who's paying us today? It's Hugo. Who? Hugo.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector.
Can I collect you?
I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation. The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark.
Vampire.
I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO.
I see you've been watching.
Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Oh, you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
Excuse me?
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires.
Easy to be confused.
I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization.
And definitely not standing right before you.
Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
You kinda look like one.
You kinda look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu.
He's a devil.
Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic.
Ironic.
Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father, and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's about patricide.
You think so? To me, it's more like a revenge story. The villain just happens to be the protagonist's father. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, thank you so much for your patronage. That's really generous of you.
Just think of it as my thanks for chatting about the movie with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect of a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs.
Weird.
Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
No, you didn't spook me. You weirded me out.
That's nothing. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market.
Like the one you're looking for?
If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
You make friends so easily. Too easily. Well, this Hugo sounds a bit odd. He seems suspicious. How do you figure, Wise? Have we met him before? I think I have met him before. Possibly not on screen though. It wasn't just my imagination then. I remember seeing him before during the competition. Even with the room midway. Yeah, I didn't record that one. It was the New Year's event. But if that's the case, why did he act like it's our first encounter? Did he completely forget about us? Or was he faking it on purpose? Anyway, his generosity is still appreciated. This money is enough to cover our electricity bills for several months. Looks like we're pretty lucky today. Speaking of luck, didn't Hugo mention a raffle event? Right, he mentioned there's a promotional raffle event for the auction at Lumina Square. Well, you're not going to... I'll try my luck today. Alright then, since we've made so much today, you can go ahead. Just try not to lose too badly. I'll win. Alright, Belle. I'm sure you'll win the grand prize. I'll watch the store today, so come back soon. I'm sure I'll win. Definitely. Always luck with the luck. Hey, it's Hugo.
You there! Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won!
Nothing to say, Hugo. Hi there, are you here for the raffle? We're a bit busy right now, so please head to the back of the line to queue. Hey, Hugo. Manager, so you came after all. You're here too. Luck is always unpredictable, and that's what makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it. There are quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. At that moment, a figure suddenly appears and forcefully inserts itself at the front of the line. That's not how this goes. Hey, young man, what do you think you are doing? Cutting in line? Cutting in line? Do you know who I am? You shouldn't cut in line no matter who you are. You! Clearly, you don't understand anything at all. See that poster right there? That's Master Hartman, the current head of our family. The very raffle event you are participating in is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our family is also involved in many charity events. Okay, and? You are quite persistent, aren't you? In short, since our family is hosting this event, it's only natural that I have the right to priority access. Who authorized this? I'm just here to work, but we haven't received any instructions on priority access. I've never met anyone so insolent in my life. Just wait, one phone call is all I need to... Wait, where's my wallet? Where did my wallet go? I see. No wonder you came over to talk to me. You were trying to distract me, then steal my wallet. Little thief. Me? That's right. You're the one standing closest to me. Now give back my wallet. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others. My intuition is spot on. I knew you were fishy the moment I saw you, and now you have finally shown your true colors. Looks like it will take some time to properly convince this guy.
This guy looks so arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Punch him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity.
I mean...
Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people.
I mean...
Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are.
I mean...
Your true identity is... a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird!
No. Try again. Yep, that's me.
You're right. I'm with Mockingbird. But that doesn't prove I stole from you, does it?
Aha! You've admitted it yourself.
I know you're joking, but it's probably unwise to validate an accusation like that.
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am.
I don't, and I also don't care.
I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right, of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops. You'll face consequences for crossing me.
You might want to keep it down. People say the Ravenlocks have a questionable reputation.
A bunch of lies. My family has a long and prestigious history. Those people are just slandering us because they're jealous.
Are these choices actually mattering? Like, is this a debate? I just see us flashing white when we take damage in this conversation.
The Ravenlock family did have its golden era, but they've been on a decline lately.
Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it.
Boy, those are all good choices. I feel like I'd take damage for that though. I took damage for that.
I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
I haven't proven anything. Choice was wrong.
You're being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like him.
Hugo, your commentary.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of Denny's, so someone's got to answer for that.
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real. You're just trying to shift the blame.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
We're even.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
I really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending, but feel free to speculate.
You calling yourself a good movie.
Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Alright, I'm sure you are familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They were once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth among even Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well. Be it their funding or reputation, they are far from their former glory. Though of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. Do you have a grudge against them? Haha, as you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people, and among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless, these words were made for them. While the same applies to most people in Tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise... In any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. Same goes for Tops people, of course. After all, the TOPS Enterprises Union is one of the top power players in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths, but if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. I've been going on for some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again sometime. After Hugo leaves, you see a cat playing with a wallet, and everything inside is gone. Huh, why do I have some extra dennies in my pocket? Same here. I don't think I brought this much with me. Oh my, could it be that some kind-hearted person has given us money? Cat stole the wallet, clearly, and redistributed the wealth. You also tentatively reach into your pocket and feel the raffle ticket that Hugo gave you earlier. In any case, there's a prize to claim. I wonder what kind of prize we'll get. Time to cut in line.
To redeem prizes?
Wow, thank you and your friend for earlier. We would have been stuck with that guy otherwise. Alright, you came to claim your prize. Let's see, your ticket is... It's the grand prize! The only grand prize of this raffle has been won. Is it me? The ticket doesn't lie. That's right, today's grand prize is yours. Congratulations! I guess this is what they call good deeds get rewarded. Prize is 50,000 dennies. Please keep it safe. And we literally got those. Wise! I won! What do you say about that? Surely my luck has turned. What? You actually won? And it's the grand prize. Although it's a ticket from Hugo. But the grand prize is only 50,000 dennies. That's underwhelming. Though from a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share some with Hugo? He probably doesn't need the pocket change. Then again, we don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait till we run into him next time. Well, the news just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome. It seems like the Commissioner regards everything as Bringer's personal actions. I was hoping PubSec's internal investigation would expose more big names. Seems a bit suspicious. Yes, you make a good point. After all, the Exaltists are involved, and PubSec probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I still feel like there's some terrible secret behind all this. Well, your phone just rang. Maybe you should check who sent the message. Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. This doesn't sound like a good thing. First vampires, now werewolves. In my humble opinion, this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some free time. Please wait a moment. Ellen and I will visit the video store in 5 minutes. Those were not 5 minutes. Master Proxy, we have come to discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master of Victoria housekeeping. You probably don't know about that yet. We actually don't. Is it your mysterious master? Correct. Victoria Housekeeping is loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who is also the mayor of New Eridu. That's a reveal. I thought you were just working at a cafe. The mayor? Is it the mayor I'm thinking of? Yes, New Eridu currently has only one mayor, so it must be the one you are thinking of. Don't worry, the mayor's probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person though. This is definitely some news to process, although I already had suspected you were loyal to some big name, didn't expect it to be someone of the mayor's level. Actually, it's the mayor who wishes to talk with you two, which is why we've come. After all, you've both been deeply involved in the previous bringer and sacrifice-related events. The mayor wants to talk to us. We haven't gotten into trouble, have we? I completely understand your concerns. Please be assured, I pledge on my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. He will only contact us through the phone. Well, if you say so, then let's talk. Thank you very much. Then, without further delay, let's contact the mayor.
They're here with me now, sir.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
You know about Helios Academy?
Seems he knows a lot.
Yes, I do. And I knew your teacher, Carol. She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There has to be more to the story.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
Sooner or later, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes.
Oh?
I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
What exactly are they?
Teacher, she was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
And a lower power bill. Finally.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner. Truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu. But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just saying that to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
Lycon begins working on the HDD system. After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you has been undone. This is an interesting development. When we actually be able to play as ourselves. Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished, and the mysterious power swirls within you.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Well, that's because I'm the protagonist here, Wise.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Belle for now then.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time in the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the hollow together. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Let's confirm the mission objective. The Mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here, in order to update the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
Also, Lycon has a new voice actor.
Let's keep moving.
I don't dislike it. That's one hollow data set successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you are indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. If only all work were this easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
But yeah, I wonder if this opens a future for
Let us make our way over.
playable Bell and Wise.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to move the train.
Okay. As the proxy, it seems that this laser console requires a passcode to unlock. But based on current available information, it's difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we have missed something. Clue might be inside the console. After manipulating the console, you successfully hack into its system. Although you can't directly crack the passcode, you learn that clues are hidden in the nearby area. You relay this information to Lycon and Alan. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. Good thing we have the proxy here, or we would be stuck right now. Time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode in the surrounding area.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
Master, this string of numbers should be the passcode we need. Not very good passwording. Doesn't this visual effect seem a bit sloppy? Master Proxy, let's input this string of numbers into the console right now.
Ah, I get it now. We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Also, prizes. Too easy, I would say.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic! Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please, let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Oh, I'm feeling so bad suddenly.
Really? I want you to carry me right now.
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills?
Yeah.
If you can fight, you could handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
And just do it like Nicole and have like a suitcase full of gadgets. That first box was very easily missed. Good. We've obtained another piece of data.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead. It seems to be guarded, however.
Enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry, I still need you guys to protect me. Looks like I gotta buck up a little.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard. You're already pretty great. Just leave the rest to us.
Mr. Proxy, this console also needs a passcode. Leave it to me. You manipulate the console again like before. This time the passcode is more complex and requires 3 clues around the area to piece together a complete string. There are 3 parts. Let's hurry and find these scattered passcodes then.
Oh, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Oh hey, I see more prizes.
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism. It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to maintain a professional relationship.
Take this.
Take this. Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
Found it. This should be the first digit of the passcode. 0. Let's keep searching for the remaining parts. How do you know it's the first part?
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
Okay, not this way. Okay, this prize was not so hidden, considering we actually need to walk past here.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling? Take this.
I feel fine. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Stay calm now. That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a Hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it.
Out of the way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sick.
I think that's 4 boxes, which is usually the maximum.
Last passcode is here.
Nope, there's a 5th one. Unless I'm bad at counting. You still remember the numbers from before? I forgot. It was 0... something 51. Thanks, Lycon.
All right, that's all of them. Let us return and open.
Oh, you're just skipping me ahead. Oh, 4. This is the last piece of data. Master Proxy, our mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? I'm even better than usual. That's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission results to the mayor.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task.
Hi, Frank.
I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Is it a movie?
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? Has it appeared again?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the Hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether.
This is sounding worse and worse with everything you say.
However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft.
And it keeps getting worse.
We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust.
Are you Frank or Frankly?
Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time.
Oh, Hugo.
I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
Never mind, Hugo.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction to give him a call?
Oh, Hugo.
But he didn't leave us with his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Belle. We need to separate fiction from reality.
That's a funny thing of you to say.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket, and said something weird. He said something cringy like, there are always secrets hiding behind the light.
Hold the raffle ticket under a lamp.
Wait, don't tell me.
You hold the ticket up to the light, and a string of numbers appears. It is literally behind the light.
I get it now. This guy watches too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha, it's you! The manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle.
This would be a funny thing to say to the wrong person calling you.
I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invites for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
It's never dangerous.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Are you working with her? He has been oddly suspicious since the beginning of the game, sending us flowers all the time.
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
Welcome to the gardening shop. Sure. To get to the point, I need you to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. Head of the Ravenlock family. That's right, him. I've already got his schedule. Soon he will be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of the exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. Is this what they call a business war? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. You are a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You just happen to be in proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? You know that too. Well, I'll be waiting for your good news then. Now we talk to Orchidea. Hello there. I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course. He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes, said they are for his deceased loved ones. He seems like someone with quite a story. I see. Anyways, let's tail.
Another waste of my precious time.
Am I approaching or... There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. My time is precious, get to the point. Organs. Didn't that get shut down already? The people behind it are gone, and here I had high hopes for her. But now... Anyway, shut the entire business down. And make sure to do it clean. Understood? Oh, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem. This thing is worth far more than your life. You better make sure everything goes perfectly. Don't forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure is not an option. Okay, so I can approach without worry, is what you are saying. This is not a stealth mission.
This time, I'll lead the family back to the top.
How's the new insurance project going? It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Hartman, can this thing really profit? Our funding chain is already... Of course it won't earn much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmond's orders. To improve our family's reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable business onto us. Isn't this just to... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. To regain influence within TOPS, we'll have to take it step by step. I will manage. After compiling the things you heard, you arrange to meet Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always.
It's not been that long.
About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently, his pale, slender fingers absently flipping two intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious?
I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk.
Oh, I like dancing with Ellen.
But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my brothers.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, someone who was like a mother to us loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister, and different mothers.
Had? Did you two fall out of touch because of an argument or something?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another, unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Lycon, we got 2 invitations actually. As expected of you, I on the other hand am a bit behind on my progress. Now I'll head over to confirm some follow-up matters with you. Please wait a moment. An exquisitely crafted invitation card, giving off a subtle fragrance of perfume.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
It's been a while.
What's wrong, Lycon? You look concerned. I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. Couldn't be hanging out with my old friend, could you? Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invitation you received? Of course. This can't be fake, right? This is indeed an authentic invitation. It's truly impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you are in contact with Tops as well. My friend has connections in Tops. Oh, a friend. I see. They must be quite the character. Don't worry, I won't pry further if you're reluctant to share. Well then, I'll take my leave. See you at the auction later. Have a pleasant day. Now that we've sorted out the invitation, let's get some good rest and prepare for the auction. Let's attend. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Sure. As expected, the private suite looks high-end. There are also some expensive-looking desserts and drinks. We seem to be early. Lycon and the others haven't arrived yet. Should we take a look around first? We can also try some fancy desserts and drinks. Free food. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. Please help me. I really have no other choice. Something is happening over there. Let's go take a look.
Lies. Deception. Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. One.
Oh good, more vampires. Hi, Vivian. Why are you scaring the people?
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen One? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now.
May you be a lost sister to someone.
But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Hello, it's me.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
I'm incredibly refined.
Yes, you! If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you?
The young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Leisure's all mine.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Not much longer until it's mine.
Esteemed guest, would you like to return to Lumina Square? No. Just wanted to know what's up with you.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Are you alright? It seems you were caught up in some dispute just now. It's no big deal. Then I'm relieved. Actually, I overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that, mother and daughter, at this auction. Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they didn't enter through regular means. There may be more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you are interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Really? Then I won't hold back. Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem. Unless other parties also set their sights on that item we wanted. Should that happen, we'll adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During the conversation with Lycon, a sudden unexpected guest appears beside you. What a small world! So you've got a new companion today. Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy. It's a long story. A friend of mine... I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got that invitation from. Who's that? You don't even know who Master Edmund is. He's a prominent figure in Tops, someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund will also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that anyone who sees it will remember. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves. Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile toward you. It looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Esteemed guests, please present your invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you are looking for. There's a strange yet amusing golden bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is, you only have one opponent. The bad news is, that guy's Curtis. You'll just have to take him down, just like last time. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding and comes to our side.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. Maybe he's not as well off as I thought.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Okay, we are doing another discussion battle.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
I'm not good at these, apparently.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
Let's not try mocking him, I guess, because that's what I would want you to do. Clearly, I'm bad at this.
Good luck to you. Host, I increased my bid by 20%.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Sure is. The money in our pocket is our biggest advantage. Host, I'm raising the bid.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Beat Curtis, winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid.
Somehow I don't feel happy about it.
Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time.
Like that pose.
But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200 million dennies!
That's a bit much.
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Rest in pieces, Curtis, and your plan.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, "Don't let your sympathy sway you," then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it.
Yeah, I don't think we are interested.
I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
A rather abstract piece of art. Abstract beauty is still beauty. Wonder if I can display that at home. The statue you have acquired is indeed extraordinary. I have previously helped clients acquire similarly distinctive statues. Was it a client from your time as an attendant? Yes, as an attendant, it's only natural to fulfill the employer's wishes. Is this thing good investment? Well, in terms of this collectible's commercial value, it's not exactly a good deal. But if you like it, then that's its greatest value. Miss Vivian also seems to have a keen eye for collectibles. It's a bit concerning. Yeah, let's hope she doesn't want the same thing we want. Master Hartman, come as well. I have something important to bid on. First, I have no idea who the seller behind this thing is and why they insist on going through the auction process.
The coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a con artist?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art at its essence sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
How did you figure it out again?
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving.
You're not a vampire.
People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Vivian suddenly approaches, blinks, and silently mouths 2 words. Master Proxy. She knows your proxy identity.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
I feel like I could call you the same. I wonder what Lord Faithman is doing right now. Oh, now is not the time to be distracted by Lord Faithman. I'll think about them once I'm done here. Uh-huh.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back!
Everyone's making the best faces. Like, all 4 of them are just looking with the most emotions they can muster.
Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Almost dangerous. Sacrifice core. You were not being very subtle about this. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, radiating an ominous aura. Seems to be hiding a mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
How do you figure? Because it's called a sacrifice core.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
I'm assuming this is Edmund, then.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it.
Who now?
Seems authentic.
I mean, if we go with character design, that here is a character that has design.
Of course. I'll keep an eye on it.
After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money.
One more conversation battle incoming.
So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
I want to be a hero. I want that robe.
All I want is that robe of heroes.
That was wrong. Why am I always wrong?
What a pity. We both have our sights set on the same item. It seems there is no hope of us coming to an accord.
I mean, technically, we just want the gem, right?
I'd suggest taking a less direct approach with someone like Hartman, lest he prey on your weaknesses.
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
That's too direct again, isn't it?
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Yeah.
Really? So there is something more to the robe.
Our opponent seems quite astute, Master Proxy. Let's avoid anything that might raise suspicion.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
I feel this will backfire as well.
What a coincidence! I, too, always get what I want.
And being the option that feels wrong to me, it might be correct.
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
No.
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that.
At least I managed to even it back out again.
All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Oh no. Though the mayor gave us a huge sum of Denny's, I have a sinking feeling it won't be enough to outbid this rich jerk.
After a round of intense bidding, Hartman secures the Robe of Heroes at a ridiculously high price.
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Could I have had a different outcome if I didn't just even out with him?
Damn it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks!
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to...
kill the guy.
Look up?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy! I'm scared!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the Phantom Thief.
welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Nah, couldn't be.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
Well, well, well.
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
So, Lycon, this is our friend.
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
Hey, same.
He might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
You briefed Lycon about your encounter with Hugo, and you emphasized that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
Despite how he helped me.
Though he helped us before, and he seems pretty nice, I can't help but feel something's off. He's a part of Mockingbird after all.
Mockingbird has changed from how we envisioned it. And Hugo too, No, it's nothing. In any case, he's very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling super strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Yes, we're giving chase. Master, it's this direction. If we enter the Hollow from here, we should be able to track him down. By the way, about your sibling. He's already gone home. That's good to hear. Worry not, I'll ensure your safety at all times within the Hollow. You're not going to fight him, are you? I hope it won't come to that. But how it actually goes depends on his attitude. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the Hollow now.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
So many Ethereals. They don't seem to faze him at all.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite formidable.
Goodbye, my friends.
Pay his provocations no heed.
Master Proxy, the container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block up that. But don't worry, once we find the specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Taking care of this container console will allow us to proceed. Let's repair it quickly. Oh no, mines! What will I ever do? They were heart-shaped.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He carries around a briefcase filled with all sorts of weapons. It's quite the hassle to deal with. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. This. Stand still. Stay calm now. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if you let us through on purpose. Stand still. Stay calm now.
It played right into his hands. He's taking the opportunity to run off again. Lycon, don't lose to him. I'm terribly sorry. I will catch up to him. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered this honor. Master Proxy, let's hurry and catch up.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
Master Proxy, repair this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
Lycon pauses momentarily. In the distance, a group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have partners, right? He must have recruited a new one.
Wonder if it's Vivian. She seems awfully suspicious.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the core to his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem. Take this. Stand still.
So many of you guys.
Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Beyond reason!
Both of you! Enough!
Master Proxy.
Good thing we are friends with both of them.
Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Can you both shut up? At that moment, the hollow raiders you encountered earlier close in on you.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end.
No, I think you just entered the wrong neighborhood.
If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
You don't want Lycon and Hugo to go team up on you.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough? This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'm so sorry of you. What's about to happen to you guys?
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh?
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders.
Oh, help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do?
Can you two calm down already?
They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
I see we are doing this.
You talk too much.
Great music for this battle. I love it.
Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their dog. Beg, for how many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power?
I'll eliminate any of them!
Trying to run, are we?
Really? Do you two have to do this now?
Val, please. Stop them.
My apologies, dear master. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Running again. After Hugo leaves, Lycon goes silent, as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Just love Hugo smiling.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Hugo, young, wouldn't have guessed.
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
That's some famous last words.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
What's wrong, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while now.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
Okay, I'll admit. I've been itching to ask. Why did you two split up?
Vampires and werewolves just don't go together.
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. and one of them was a disastrous one. Hugo. You... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you. My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
Hugo didn't seem so bad to start off with. Now I'm conflicted.
Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again.
Not so much a pleasure.
Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core.
So you know it's not a pleasure.
I'll deal with it.
Will you?
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before. So maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank.
He's Frank again. Mayor Frank.
Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
You are gonna need our help eventually.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
Whether you want to or not.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Well, although the mayor and Lycon seem reluctant to let us get involved in this matter, we can investigate on our own. That's right. If the warning letter is true, this is a major issue concerning the safety of New Eridu. Sacrifice, Exaltists, Bringer. There might be a deeper secret behind all of this, and it could even be related to our teacher. No matter what, we can't just sit back and do nothing. But before that, let's find some time to discuss our tactics properly. For now, let's call it a day. Feels like too much has happened. By the way, did you notice that Hugo's mockingbird disguise is just a mask? I noticed. The mask is enough to conceal his entire identity. Like some comic book villain. Sounds a lot like a certain classic character's glasses. Enough jokes. Let's take some time to rest. After a sweet, refreshing sleep, you feel reinvigorated.